Hey, welcome back to Mr.Paka Share Grow Backyard Gardening. I got this system that I want to introduce to you all, and it's called the circulating system, and this is how I was able to achieve germinating some seeds, and I will continue to use this system, and I can show you some of the results. Right here is some of my lettuce, and if you can see, the roots are just choking over here. This right next to it is my basil, and all those roots are popping as well. This is rapid rooters. What I did is just drop the seeds right into the cell there, and just let it sit in that system, and voila. So right now I'm in the cleaning mode for the last day and a half, 2 days now. So this is the last part of my grow area that I need to clean, and this is where I start my seedlings and my trays or my cups, and it's under a fluorescent dual 48 inch shop light. Okay, so let's get to the system to see how you can achieve results like this in a circulating system. But I'm going to give you guys some hot tips on some totes right now. Okay, right here is just a regular tote. Just a regular tote. You open it up, yep, that's it. Now these are used for either files or CDs or whatever, but there's so many totes out there, so be careful when you guys choose. Now I'm going to show you the double duty that this tote can serve. First of all, I think what you should be looking for is the tote and the cover itself, so it sits right inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you flip this over, it should actually sit right inside comfortably. Oh, that's my light. Okay, like so. See how it just sits right in here. Okay? So now I can catch water in here. You see? I can use this as a flood and drain if I wanted to. But what I'm using it for now is the circulating system. Okay? So let me see and show you the double duty I was talking about. Let's reverse the roll here. Now say if you wanted to do some cuttings and you didn't have a dome, well, this right here now can act as your tray, and now the bottom of the tote can be flipped over, and now you have your homemade dome, and that's it. Now you can buy the domes from the hydro shops. They got the black piece on the bottom, which is about $2 I think, but the plastic itself, the dome, I think is about $7. This, I bought 2 totes for $10 on this one here. So I do have 2 of these totes. And have I used this before this way? Yes, I have, just like a regular dome. So that's a hot tip, double duty. Alright, now let's go and take a look at how I'm going to set this circulating system up. Let me put this on top of the stand so I can use my 2 hands. Okay, so you guys can see the tote, so that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tote back how it was, take the tray out. I'm going to go step by step. Okay, this is the tote here. I'm going to turn this tote into a circulating system, which means that I'm going to fill this up with water, a certain amount of water. There's going to be an air stone and a pump in here, and I'm going to take you step by step. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to get the pump. Now this is a water pump. It's just a very small one. You know, this is only cost maybe $4, $5. You know, it's very, very cheap. Anyway, this is going to be submerged right in, like so, right at this end. see if I can turn this over here so you guys can see. So it's right at this end here with the suction cups, and I have this pump in the middle, and I'll show you why. Okay, so that pump goes there, and then what you need is an air stone, and I have one of these flexible air stones, which looks like a snake. Works pretty decent. So I just put this air stone in here, right into the tub, and then I connect it to an air pump. And here's my single air pump, just a small little aqua air pump, that's it. And I'm going to hook this air line right into the pump. So the air line is done. I cut a little slit behind here for that hose. But that's about it. You know, I've just put this in here. And so now I'm completed with that part, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like. Got your air hose over here, just from that corner all the way to here. So the air line goes right up, out here, to the back. And then here's your water pump. Again, here's the electrical cord. Goes right out to the back. Alright? Now the next step, I just want to show you guys what I do here, is I'm going to put the cover on. Okay? And that's what it looks like. Now, what do I have this for? This is an overflow. And what I do with this is I put this as much as I want the water height. Sometimes what I do is I just put it flush so the water can drain pretty quickly, and then I have a secondary one here, and this stays at this level, or actually a little lower, depending on how high I want it to be. And I'll show you. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is a little tube, half-inch tube. This end is from the pump itself. So what I do is I'm going to poke this down here, and this is going to go down into the pump. Let's see if I got that. Yep. Okay, so I got that. But I just want to show you guys the setup before we, continue. So I got this now set up. I got the hose and my overflow set up. So now actually I'm ready to roll. All I need to do is fill it up with water. Now let me show you the trays that I use. This is basically the trays you start your seeds in. And so I just put this right in here, and I had a whole tray, actually, the whole white thing. I just cut it just now, actually, because I do have other mediums I want to use. So I got another black tray, again, used for seeds, and I'm just going to place this in here like this, and that's it. Okay, so now we see what it looks like. And so just imagine these here just go in here, and the water level will basically only come to the very tip on the bottom. That is it. Same like this, it's just going to come to the bottom. So no matter what I have in here, it will continually be going to be fed by the solution. And what solution do I use in my system? None other than the B1 that I've been using all this time. It's a great product. I've been using it all this time, and I like it. It's great. It has that yucca extract, iron and phosphate. So good stuff. So anyway, yeah, let me go and let me see how many more minutes I have here. Not too sure where I am at here. But anyway, let me go ahead and take a time out, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and I'll show you how I do the solution. Okay, time out. Alright, I mixed up my B1 solution, and it's 1 cap per gallon of water. So I pre-mixed it already, so really I don't even have to measure on how high I'm going to go. It's already pre-mixed. Let me see. Let me see how high that is. I'm not sure. Okay. I want to go at least to the height of the pump. Okay, now it's filled to the height of the pump. So let's take a look, see how it looks right now. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the water filled all the way up to the top of this pump. And that's about it, that's all I fill it. Okay, so let's put the cover on. No, actually, I'll tell you what, let's plug everything in, see how that works, okay? I'll be right back. Yes, I'm going to plug this in. We'll see how the air bubbles work and all that good stuff.
Traditional Hawaiian all the time, you know that, right here, AM 940, Mr. Paka here, taking us to wake the Lord. And before that, Sean and Robbie did the song Come On, and then you hear Gabby Fahimui with the Pink Palace song, the Royal Hawaiian Hotel song, the best, right here on AM 940. And don't forget, you can stream us online at am940hawaii.com, and now tune into Oceanic Cable Digital Channel.
Okay, now we got that water bubbling over there. We got the air hose just, you know, bubbling that solution. Well, let's get this thing circulating, man.
Right now, the Home Depot has low prices on hanging baskets and container plants.
Let me see if I can get a better view of it. Hold on, folks.
All season long. So they're a natural in every sense of the word when it comes to finding just the right thing to give your mom.
Okay, let me get this thing better.
Lowering the cost of I Love You, Mom, with low prices on vibrant hanging baskets and container plants. More saving, more doing. That's the power.
Okay, well, I guess that's the best we're going to get right there.
Make a difference by making a clean
So now what I'm going to do here,
and be entered to win a free, quiet,
I'm going to put this right on here.
valued at $1,200. 90% of Hawaii's energy comes from imported oil. If
And I'm
every
going to put
household
the tray on.
used in half, we'd save $1 million
Making
a
sure
day
the
for
hole
leaving
goes
the
right
items to pay
over
for
there.
Log on to
Okay, very good.
HawaiiCleanEnergyPrice.com today to see how
Okay, now let's take this off and take a look at this and see how it works.
In Hawaii, our addiction to fossil fuel is an expensive habit.
Okay, let's see how it works. Alright, so the water is going to fill this up. And right now it's going through that hole. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to raise that so we can get that water level up.
By saving energy at home and in your workplace, you'll be doing your part to build a healthier, more energy-efficient Hawaii. Learn more at HawaiiCleanEnergyInitiative.org today and help move Hawaii toward a 70% clean energy future. It's the mother of all Mother's Day buffets as Boomtown Productions presents Mother's Day, Hawaiian style at the Pacific Beach Hotel on Sunday, May 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, here we go. All I had to do is lift that hose up a little bit. Okay, so this tray is going to fill now. And again, I have my overflow here. So when that water hits over here, that should be the height that I want it in these little trays. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the trays there. And that's why I got the little hole in this one, because of that one there. I can adjust this if I want to. Alright, so that goes in there. Now if you guys can see, the water on the bottom is starting to fill. Okay? Now this one here, let's see, that one's about there. Okay, now once the water fills up this one too, then it'll be good to go. So it already hits this one because this one's already touching the tray, which is cool, it's okay. This one is not quite touching the tray, but as you can see, it's getting a little full. See, as I press down, you can see the water. Alright, so that's good. And you notice the water really hasn't hit to the top of that overflow yet, so we're good to go. But anyway, folks, yeah, this is the circulating system that Mr. Paka is going to use to sow the rest of the seeds for the season. And all I'm going to have to do is put my medium in here, put my seeds in here, let the water touch the bottom, that, you know, B1 vitamin root solution, and it'll just circulate all that solution through. This pump is on 24/7. This light is on 24/7. And this is the success rate that I've been getting with my spinaches, my lettuce. They're all right here. There we go. So what I'm going to do just for now, you know, I'm going to place it all back in its homes, and I'm going to deal with this a little later on, okay? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid, Mr. Paka's circulating seed starter system, and it can be used for much more. Like I said, you can use it for a dome if you wanted to do the conventional way of cloning and cutting. So anyway, you guys have a nice evening. Mr. Paka signing off. Questions and comments, man, just hit me up. Peace. See ya. Hey, Mr. Paka back. Thank you for stopping by my Share Grow Backyard Gardening channel. And this is just a little bit, you know, a continuation of the circulating system. Again, I'm featuring the B1 Liquinox in my reservoir. And since it's a clear reservoir, I figured I'd give you guys a shot. So that's what it looks like. A small little pump. You know, I use the pump to circulate this water. It comes right here to the top, comes out here, and just starts flooding that tray. And if you guys can see, the water line is right here, just at the very bottom. That's all I want. This one here is at the very bottom. That's all I want. So now I can use dual trays for smaller medium, bigger medium. That's really cool. And then here's my overflow drain. See, it's draining here. And then I have that overflow drain in the middle. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I gave you guys an update on that. Now these are bigger cells for these. Will fit all these roots in this water over here. So this way I can sustain this a little longer if I wanted to. Now these here, the cells are so small, you know, once they get a pretty good size, I'm going to have to, you know, get these transplanted. But yeah, that's it. Mr. Paka, circulating system, DIY. You can do it yourself, man. I'll get you there. Mr. Paka signing off. Peace. See ya.